Hello and welcome to another Mr. Marriott Maths video. This time we're going to attempt question 4 from the Leeds Maths School Further Statistics 1 Assessment number 7. So we're told that the number of fish X caught by Pearl when she goes fishing can be modelled by the following discrete probability distribution. And we're asked to find the value of K. So part A, and actually I'm going to do this down here. Part A, the sum of all probabilities, so the sum of P of X equals X is equal to 1. So we can rearrange this. We can say that 0.01 plus 0.05 plus 0.14 plus 0.3 plus K plus 0.12 is equal to 1. And rearranging this, we're going to get that K is equal to 0.38. Moving on to part B, and we're asked to find the expectation of X and the variance of X. The expectation of X is the sum of XPX, and the variance is the expectation of X squared, subtract the expectation of X squared. And the expectation of X squared, we need the sum of X squared PX. So I'm going to add two rows to my table. One is going to be XPX and the other one is going to be X squared PX. So XPX and XPX is equal to 1 times 0.01, 2 times 0.05, 3 times 0.14, 4 times 0.3, 5 multiplied by 0.38, and 6 multiplied by 0.12. And nothing at the end because it's got a probability of 0. We're also going to do X squared PX. It's going to get 0.01, 0.2, 1.26, 4.8, 9.5, and 4.32, and 0. So now I can say that the expectation of X is equal to the sum of XPX, which is equal to 4.35. I can say that the expectation of X squared equals the sum of X squared PX, which is equal to 20.09. And so subsequently the variance of X is equal to the expectation of X squared, subtract the expectation of X squared, which is equal to 20.09, subtract 4.35 squared, which is equal to 1.1675. Okay, I'm just going to label these as part B, I, and II. I'm now going to do part C. We're told that Y is equal to 5x plus 2. So the expectation of Y is equal to the expectation of 5x plus 2, which is equal to 5 times the expectation of X plus 2, which is equal to 5 times 4.35 plus 2, which is equal to 23.75. The variance of Y is equal to the variance of 5x plus 2, which is equal to 5 squared times the variance of X, which is equal to 25 times 1.1675, which equals 29.1875. The question, however, didn't ask for the variance, it asks for the standard deviation. So the standard deviation of y is equal to the square root of the variance of y. And this is equal to 5.40 to 3 significant figures. So where do the marks for this question come from? There's an independent accuracy mark getting that k is equal to 0.38. There's an independent accuracy mark for getting the expectation of x. For the variance of x, which is 3 marks, there's 1 mark, a method mark for attempting the expectation of x squared, a method mark for attempting the variance using the correct formula, and an accuracy mark for getting the correct variance. For C part 1, and I've got to label C part 1 and 2. For C part 1, there's a method mark for getting 23.75. And for part 2, there's a method mark for saying that the variance of y is 25 times the variance of x. There's a method mark saying that the standard deviation is the square root of variance. And there's an accuracy mark for giving a number between 5.40 and 5.41. So this concludes this question. So until next time, see you and goodbye.